Justin, thank you. Earlier this week, we aired the latest KSAT Investigates piece about the 10 opportunities missed by law enforcement that should have stopped the deadly shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde.
Our Leigh Waldman went through the entire DOJ report on the shooting and tons of video from that day. And she joins us now to talk more about what she discovered. Thank you for being with us, Leigh.
Thanks for having me.
Leigh, we understand that in going through this DOJ report that there were 10 missed opportunities where responding officers could have stopped the gunman there at Robb Elementary.
Yeah, could have and should have. So this DOJ report outlined all of it. The report lays out those 10 moments in chronological order, starting with the initial response when the first Uvalde PD and Uvalde CISD officers arrived at the school. The report pointed to those key moments, multiple rounds of gunfire while officers were there. The first just minutes after they arrived. 911 calls coming in from children trapped inside of classroom 112, and then UCISD Police Chief Pete Arredondo waiting for master keys while other classrooms were evacuated. Now, two moments that stuck out to us in particular were with Ruben Ruiz. He's the husband of teacher Eva Morales. Twice, 20 minutes apart, he said the classroom was his wife's, and he also told those officers in the hallway with him that she had been shot. The body camera video shows that acting UPD Chief Mariano Vargas led Ruiz out of the hallway, and it took almost an hour from that moment for officers to then breach that classroom and stop the killing. And we know from that report that Eva was then pulled out of that classroom alive, and she was treated medically on a sidewalk before she later passed. And again, Ruben was led away from that scene there.
Very hard to watch. And speaking of that, you went through all the video. This includes all the surveillance video, all the body camera video. So before putting this together, we understand that you talked to the families of the victims.
Well, we understand that this isn't our story. This is their story still at the end of the day. So it was important that we as a station, we wanted to air the sounds of these gunshots because they were mentioned over and over again in that DOJ report, specifically pointing to the fact that the gunman was still shooting while hundreds of officers were at that school. But we also didn't want to be insensitive. So we put the question to families and asked if they would be okay with us airing the sounds of that gunfire. And none of them had said no. They said that it's important for people to hear what happened that day, what their loved ones had gone through. And even after this story aired, we had people reaching out to us and asking if we could send the story to them so that they could watch. As heart-wrenching, as heartbreaking as what happened on May 24th was, it's the reality of what those children and those teachers faced. They were trapped inside of a classroom, begging, pleading for help, while hundreds of officers from nearly 24 agencies were waiting on the other side of a classroom door, and it took 77 minutes for the rescue to finally come in and stop the horror of what they were going through.
And Leigh, that brings us to today. We've been talking about the shootings that plagued the country yesterday. More people experiencing the worst day of their lives. We have to imagine this is taking a toll on the Uvalde victims' families.
The victims, the survivors, every single time one of these headlines comes out, it's heart-wrenching, and it brings them back to what happened on May 24th, 2022. Yesterday, another dark day. You mentioned a shooting at a Super Bowl parade meant for celebration, officers shot in Washington, D.C., and a shooting at a school in Atlanta. Now, these tragedies, they just keep on happening. So the families in Uvalde who have become advocates fighting for gun legislative changes, I spoke with them yesterday. Brett Cross, Uzziah Garcia's guardian, he talked about what happened in Kansas City, and he told us about a new initiative they're starting. It's called the Shot Line, where an AI will regenerate the voices of their loved ones who were killed to call elected leaders and push for gun reform legislation. We're going to have that story for you later on today.
All right, Leigh, thank you so much for joining us.
Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.